I need to create the gutters and downspouts for this model. I'm going to go back to the extrude command and this time use the path option. I have gone ahead and created the 3D gutter layer. I have also gone ahead and traced the outline of the gutters and the downspouts from the 2D elevations. I have placed them on the drawing as needed. I have also created a polyline that follows the path of the downspout, and I have created a polyline that follows the path of the gutters. What I will do now to make this easier to see is I will turn off these two layers. I will now focus on creating the gutter. I'm going to select extrude, selecting this polyline. I will enter, and this time instead of specifying a height of extrusion, I will type P for path, selecting the extrusion path. This has to be a 2D polyline, and for some reason it works best if it is not a closed 2D polyline. So I'm going to select this polyline, and I have extruded the gutter along that path. Zooming back in, if I simply move that gutter away for just a moment, you will see that it does leave the line behind. I have to go back and erase that line if I do not need it anymore. And I simply use the erase command, holding down the control key and cycling through the objects. This is the one I want, and I can delete that now. Going to the downspout, again, the same steps. I did create the outline that I needed. I had to change my UCS. I used face UCS where necessary, and then I used the presets UCS elsewhere. If I simply highlight this polyline, it shows the path to follow, and I will begin down here, selecting extrude, selecting the object, and P for path. What I try to do is align the path to one of the edges. Selecting this path, and the object has been extruded, I will erase the line that was used to generate the path, or rather the polyline. Scrolling up, and you can see how that works. Turning the layers back on, changing the 3D orbit for just a moment, and you can see that this is the quickest way to do that. If you'd like to show more detail, of course I could have created this polyline, provided a thickness, and then created the true gutter, but I chose to leave it this way since I'm going to be viewing the model from far away. And it's all about details at this point. The more details you add, the more realistic the model appears to be, and when you generate the perspective view, it will have a better look to it than just some kind of an abstract architectural model.